This podcast is intended to inform students and parents of some important items related to returning to school. This has been created by the Pine Richland School District nurses. When you return to school, it is going to be important to protect yourself from germs. You can easily do this by remembering the big three. The big three include masks, physical distancing, and hygiene. The first big three item is mask wearing. It will be important to follow the school district's guidelines regarding face coverings. These guidelines were communicated in a district email. Students and staff will be wearing a mask during school hours. The best practices for wearing a mask include placing the mask over your nose and mouth and stretch it from ear to ear. Avoid touching the mask once it is on your face. Avoid touching the front of your mask when you are removing it, and wash your hands after you take your mask off. In addition, it is important to wear your mask outside of school when you leave your house. This will help the school district at large for when we share our time together. These videos show the proper way to wear your mask. Check them out. The second big three item is physical distancing. Physical distancing puts space between people. Being at least 6 feet away from other people lessens your chance of catching illnesses, like viruses. Viruses can spread when people sneeze or cough tiny droplets. These droplets don't usually go further than 6 feet before they fall to the ground. It is also important to avoid crowds of people. And the third big three item is hygiene. Probably the most important hygiene we can do is wash our hands. When done properly, hand washing is the single most effective way to rid germs. Remember to use soap and water, wash for 20 seconds, and be sure to wash the tops of your hands, between your fingers, and even your fingernails. We have provided videos that are age appropriate for you to view. You will be washing your hands or hand sanitizing a lot at school. Times when you should definitely be washing or sanitizing your hands are as follows. Always wash your hands after you go to the bathroom. Wash or sanitize your hands whenever you come in from outside, before you eat, and after recess. And wash or sanitize your hands after you blow your nose, sneeze, or cough. Another form of good hygiene is to cover your cough and sneeze. Cover your mouth and nose with the tissue when you cough or sneeze. Throw used tissues in the trash. If you don't have a tissue, then sneeze or cough into your elbow, not your hand. And always wash your hands after. We have provided videos that are age appropriate for you to view. These videos show you good techniques. It is always best practice to not touch your face. Remember the T-zone and don't touch your eyes, nose, and mouth. This prevents germs from entering your body. A couple extra tips. You shouldn't share your food or drinks with others. And although it's kind to share, not sharing personal and classroom items during this time is okay. It is a way to help protect yourself. One last thing we want to share with you so you know what to expect is that we have installed doorbells outside of each health office. When you are directed by a staff member to come to the health office, simply ring the bell and have a seat in one of the chairs along the wall. A nurse will be out to talk to you. If you need to be sent home, you may be sent to a special waiting area to be picked up. We appreciate your patience while we navigate returning to our buildings with the intent to stay at school. If you have any questions, please contact your building school nurse. Thank you for listening.